And I really do feel that everybody, it would be my dream if everybody in this whole planet would just at least try one session, just one. What would happen to the world? How the world would heal.
Well, and that's interesting. So there's two things there. One, I guess I'll talk about the MDMA is the one that's very effective with PTSD, right? And they're finding that it's just with first responders, with veterans, like it is life-changing for these people who have been through all these different forms of therapy and have been unable to shake these symptoms, right? Because it is hardwired into them. And MDMA is another psychedelic adjacent, and it opens us up to this euphoria and connection and love, and you experience emotion so much at such a higher level. But the testing process is broken. So the scientific method does not lean itself in favor of psychedelics. So MAPS, the program, or sorry, the association I mentioned earlier, they're kind of the forefront of most of testing within the last 20 years for psychedelics. And they were on this last trial, and they completed it. Results were very good, and they submitted it to the FDA for approval. And the FDA turned it down on the basis that it wasn't a truly blind trial, right? So obviously you know what blind is, but for any listeners who don't, it wasn't a blind trial. Requires a placebo, a control group, and the ones getting the medicine, right? And then you are able to actively compare within the same variables of everything else. So one person doesn't get it, they get the placebo. One person does get the medicine, and then you can say, oh, did they benefit from getting it? And they said it's not truly blind because the people who got the medicine could tell that it was MDMA. And if you know anything about MDMA, or if you've done it, or if you've seen it, or that kind of thing, you know that there's no way you can take MDMA and not know not know, right? So the method for testing is actually, it just will not allow for success of these drugs, which is crazy, right?
That is crazy. Welcome everybody. Listen, I want to welcome Restless Native. Restless Native, how you doing? Restless Native is killing it in the chat. I love it. I'm reading what you're saying, Restless Native. We need to get you on here too. Men do not learn responsibility at a young age and do not embrace when they are older.
Embrace it when they are older.
Yes, they don't embrace it. Learn responsibility. Yeah, I think I would even agree with that, because not only men don't learn responsibility, but they also don't learn, and I wouldn't say men, I think there's just some women who do this too, but they don't learn accountability, you know, and I think that just comes from so much shame, because men are told in this society that they're wrong, you know, that there's something wrong with you. And they start to internalize that, and they believe that. And how can you admit accountability when you just feel so bad about yourself, like there's something wrong with you? And so you have to really know that saying you're sorry about something, or even saying that you're wrong. Can you imagine if we had a president in the United States that said, I was wrong?
I don't think a lack of accountability is a male specific issue.